Okay, so from the last lecture, we are going to zoom in and blow up a leaf. So if we take a look at this, oh, it's not a very good leaf there. Okay, here we have our leaf. If you remember, most plant cells, and this is an exaggerated diagram or picture, but most plant cells they're recognized because they're more square in shape. And of course, this leaf being green is packed with chloroplasts. Okay, so if you were to look at that leaf or a thin leaf under your microscope, you would see all those green chloroplasts underneath there. So first let's talk in terms of the color of the leaf. It's green. The reason we see green is because those are the wavelengths of light that are reflected to your eye. So you see green because that is what's reflected. So when light comes down from the sun, it's white light. Now, if you took a glass prism, which is one of those glass triangles, you can split that white light into the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. So those are all the energies that you can see. We call it the electromagnetic spectrum, and that's visible light for us. So because we're seeing green, those are the wavelengths of light reflected. So that would be your blue and your yellow, and of course together those make green. So what's being absorbed by the plant? The other primary color would be red. So this is the one that gets absorbed. Okay, because remember, sunlight is part of that photosynthesis equation. Now, let's go back to green. Green, the reason we see green is because of chlorophyll. Excuse me. I was out raking leaves today and my allergies are going crazy. Chlorophyll. And chlorophyll is a pigment that's found inside the chloroplast. So it's a green pigment we call chlorophyll, and that is found inside of the chloroplast, which are all of these green things. They're not things, they're actually an organelle. And we learned about those in last unit. An organelle that are specific to plants. So you guys don't have organelles in your animal cells, your human body cells. Only plants do. And this is where photosynthesis occurs. Okay, so another part that we talk about in terms of a leaf. Leaves are pretty thin if you think about a leaf that you would find out on a tree in Wisconsin. And they're broad. They've got a lot of flat surface area so that they can soak up as much of that sunlight as possible. Underneath, though, they would have, and this is a generic drawing, but on the underside, just like you, on your skin that has pores, plants have pores. And we call those stomata. So if we think about the pores in your skin, they're used for, let's say you go for a run and your internal core temperature starts getting hot. You need to cool your body down. So your skin's going to open those pores and you're going to sweat. Okay, you release fluids and fluids from your body, salty water full of all those electrolytes, right? But plants don't sweat. Plants, however, on these pores, instead of perspiration, like you sweating, we call it transpiration. And transpiration takes place through these stomata as they open and close, and it's really just for gas and water exchange. Okay, so now our next part is going to be that we are going to, yellow, whoa, what did I do? Our next part is that we're going to zoom in on these chloroplasts. Okay, so we're going to take a look at all these green guys in here. So we're going to shoot this over to the next video and you can pick up there.